lovelies. Oi, 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 and oi. It is Sunday, the 9th of January. All right, let's grab this chat. Let's get myself together. Yes, I look like crap. I highly admit that. Yeah. Just another day in the neighborhood. Just another day in the neighborhood on the WW. Can I speak candidly? I'm just not feeling anything right now. Not feeling motivated. Not eating, but not feeling motivated to do anything. What is wrong? Maybe it's the winter blues. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. I didn't put a video. Look, I have no makeup on. Didn't put a video out all weekend. And here I am. But I showed up tonight. By God's grace. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to the depressed zone. I am your host for the ride. Yeah. Not sure what the deal is with me this weekend, but yeah. Very unmotivated to do anything. Though I will say, I did go through my closet and got rid of a huge bag of clothes. That I did. That was fun. But other than that, yeah. Not motivated to do anything. Yeah. Wasn't even motivated to eat. Now, you know something's wrong when you don't want to eat anything. I don't know. It's just the weather. It's been raining all day. It's just crap everywhere. Hello. I don't want to be a Daisy Downer, but my gosh. And I kept starting to put a video together. I must have like 4 different starts. And like each one I'm like, yeah, no. I was going to do a whole like unboxing of the little Dash egg bite maker. You probably don't know because I didn't do it, so you don't know I have it. If you weren't part of the glam squad, it's when it arrived. I have a Dash mini egg bite maker. I know, Becky, you guys are the best. Is it the weather? I think it's the whole world. You know, I just can't. Oh, Melody, I almost like I can't even get myself to eat. Oh, good for you, donated blood. It's just, you know, a hamster on a wheel. It's just almost like we're going through the motions, waiting for things to get better, and they just aren't. And you just feel like I don't know. I keep waiting to feel better, and sometimes I do, and then sometimes I feel crappy again. It's like I just can't get out of this cycle. I have great days, and all of a sudden I have another couple bad days. I'm like, I've been going through this since Thanksgiving. It's driving me a little bit batty. Hello, people. You know, I am not even interested in eating. The other day I was, but not today. I don't know. I always like I am working tomorrow, yes. I thought of staying home. I'm thinking, what's that going to get me? Nothing. You know, get my ass out, get my mind occupied. You know, it is just, you know, I don't know. I wanted to do a whole featurette on this book. You know? Yeah. Nope. I was going to do an unboxing on the little egg cups, talk about it, do a breakfast and a dessert because that's what I want to do with it. I did make breakfast with it though today. I did post a picture in the group. Got that far. But yeah, that's as far as I got. Yeah, no interest in making cheesecake. That's pretty sad we don't want to make cheesecake. I have everything here to make it. No desire to make cheesecake. The hamster is dead. I think the hamster is dead. Oh, you got the straws. I like the straws in the WW. I think they're one of the best things. We had a virtual conversation. Because no one wants to see you unless you're like, you know, on how many times I get my nose raped. I just can't. It's like, how many times do I need to go through that? Ugh. I'm just, you get to a point where you've had it. And yeah, I think I reached my point where I've just had it. And I gotta watch because, I've worked too hard to get this far, like the card says. You didn't come this far to only come this far. So, yeah, the holidays were horrible. It's just, I feel blah. Unmotivated, uninterested in anything. I don't even look at recipes. I have books. I brought a stack of books upstairs to go over. Didn't look at any of them. They're just sitting there. I'm like, yeah, not interested, not interested, not interested. So I did stick to a meal plan for the most part this week, and I did do several things, but yeah, I'm just not interested. It's horrible. Like, here's a live. I'm just not interested. What a horrible live this is going to be. It's like, why do we come and watch her? She's just like, unmotivating. Would have been so much fun. And I ordered 2 cool things to show you guys sitting up there waiting for me. This has been for like a week and a half. Yeah, no desire to film. Well, I got the weigh-in video in because it's like, oh, the week started off decent. I don't know. I wish I could. I just don't know. The avocado banana loaf. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one. I don't know. I hate to waste my avocado in there. That's my problem with that one, because I love avocado just plain on toast. To put it in a bread with banana, I don't know. I know, but I've been doing nothing for quite a while. I'm hoping maybe if I force myself, then I'll get into the groove. But yeah, it hasn't happened yet. It was horrible. Ugh. But yeah, I hate to waste my avocados in bread. Unless it's on top of the bread. Yeah, I just can't see me making that. I mean, because I think my banana bread's fine the way it is. To put avocados in it with just, I don't know. I want it on top of toast with a little citrusy garlic on there, or maybe everything but the bagel and some cheese from Trader Joe's. Well, I have the 12 days of sparkle boxes, jewelry that I have to sit and go through. Because you open it from Christmas to the other day. And each day you get a piece of jewelry. How much fun is that? I have no desire to open it. Oh, I know. I keep thinking it's going to get better. It's going to get better. And it does, and all of a sudden it gets worse again. I have fat-free yogurt and eggs at 0 points. And cottage. In fact, I put the fat-free cottage cheese in the egg bites, which made them 0. Oh, I don't work out on Sundays. Or Saturdays. I take the weekend off, usually. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Anybody new just joining us for the first time? I'm sorry this is such a depressing live. I'm trying to be upbeat. Can you tell? My hair looks like crap. I don't think I even combed it today. It's clean, though. I don't think I combed it, though. I know. Jay Bates, if I don't want to go through my sparkle, I have just felt this, and I'm tired of feeling this way. This is the thing. I'm tired. It has been since when I saw Esther. It's been since Thanksgiving. You get better, you get back to the same. You get better, you get back to the same. I'm tired of it. The egg bite baker is so super cute. What you do is you put water in it, the base, and then you fill the egg cups, then you plug it in. And it takes like 10 minutes. And I had the boys taste them. They said they were delicious. They were like egg souffles. They were just real creamy. And all I put in there was eggs, some fat-free cottage cheese, and I did have some they got like a tablespoon of Velveeta shreds left. I had 2 eggs. I got 8 egg bites. So I didn't have to count the cheese. I don't know. She thinks she did when I saw her. But I had, like I said, I've been off and on since Thanksgiving. So and she has different symptoms than I do. She has a sore throat. I have not had a sore throat. I just have this crud in my nose. That's all. Just the crud. The egg bites were good. It was easy, honestly. See, my problem is I don't like to cook ahead of time. I don't like things sitting because you have to reheat them. So with this little thing, you just have to make them, and it takes 10 minutes. I mean, it takes you like less than five. You put it together, and you pour them in the things. So, I mean, if I was going to do 2 rounds of egg bites, it'd probably be 20 minutes because you'd have to do 10 and 10. Oh, you like the Crave Bar? I thought it was okay. I just thought it tasted like a caramel Built Bar. I didn't. Did you see the bites are on sale half price? And, which I just found out, they're not coming back with them. I love the bites. I was a little bit ticked at that. I'm like, no more bites? Ugh. So, if you're a bites fan, you spend $1 million on bites. Well, they're gone. I mean, once they sell out, they're done. No more bites. And I love the bites. I love the bites. I think the bites are a perfect size. I'm a little bit sad about that. Well, it's been raining here all day. I'm hoping the dog gets out. I don't know what I need. I take it easy. I was off for Christmas break. I took it easy and nothing. I am at a loss for what's wrong with me. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I wish I knew. Drives me nuts. I think I know what it is. I think I do. It's that stinking booster. Got my booster. Week before Christmas. I don't know. I've always liked to blame the booster, but I don't know. Yes, they are discontinuing the bites. So if you want bites, you got to get them now. I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to come. That's what somebody thinks. I haven't heard anything about that, but I think they may go to the sticks. What's the difference? Sticks, bites? I mean, oh, the pretzels. I like that. And a few of you ordered, I think, the salted pretzel, that's sold out. That was my favorite one. Good evening, everyone. I just cut a Built Bar in half. You got a bite. That's how I look at it. I have not. I just cleaned out my machine today, which has a humidifier in it. Mucinex made me all goofy. I had that, and it made me lightheaded. I'm not sure what that was about, so I stopped that. Oh, Aruba, Jamaica. I want to make cake bites, little cakes in the mini dash. That was what I was supposed to do today. Cakes and cheesecakes, but yeah. We'll see. I was going to do like a vlog over a few days. I started it last Wednesday. Yeah, just didn't feel like filming. I'm horrible. Oh, Brandy, are you feeling any better? I love my bites. Oh my God, Mary. That's a shame. Poor Anna. I know I have to use the nasal. I have sprays I've used. I have saline and stuff. But it's so weird to use saline when I'm running like a faucet. But yeah, I gotta get the crud out. Yeah, Aruba. Oh my goodness, Mary. Tell you, it's been a. Tell you, everybody has it. But back to the egg bites. Um, Now it said you could use the blender. I just used a whisk, and I didn't see any chunks, like because I used the since fat-free cottage cheese is my 0 point food. That's what I used in my egg bites. So a few eggs, some cottage cheese. I did put some Canadian bacon, and I did have a tablespoon of Velveeta shreds. And I made eight. Got eight. I think I used two eggs, and I got eight egg bites, and I shared them. Oh, I understand, Mary. I understand. Trust me. More, I totally understand. I know. But what, and I'm going to say this and maybe I'll feel, what I feel when things are bad, for like when I took Bailey, I had to remember, and this may make me cry. Thanks, Mary. He's a wonderful animal, and he doesn't deserve to suffer, and I can't keep him around for me. I can't let him be in pain because he doesn't deserve it. Here I go. So like I said, it's one of those decisions that it would have been easy and hard at the same time, because I don't want that dog to suffer for a second if he doesn't have to. And that's how you have to look at it. You have to put her quality of life and how she's doing. I know you love her, and I know you don't want to be without her. Trust me, I understand that. But sometimes we have to put that ahead of that. Because the dog does not deserve it. It doesn't. It's, it's just not fair, I always say to the dog. That's my 2 cents on that one. It's hard. Yes, I am going to work tomorrow, and I will be a clam squad. I will push through. I pushed through last week. I didn't want to work out when I did. Did I feel better? No, but I did it, and I felt, what, I'm not going to sit around. So I still did my workout, and I still, anybody new just joining us for the first time? You heard my spiel on animals. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just saying, Mary, sometimes, you'll know, because they'll give you that look. It's the look. And it's the most pathetic look you'll ever get, and you'll know. You will. And you'll know, you'll make the decision when the time comes. It's hard. I still have a ball over here. Oh, speaking of balls, my Built balls were missing. Says your balls were delivered. No, they weren't. So I have a message into them saying they're not here. I'm not sure where they're at, but they're not here. So last time that happened, they resent me my order. So I'm hoping that happens again, because they're really good that way, I have to say. Oh, the kids have cooties? They both have cooties? Oh, no. eBay has a new dash for $14. They're liquidating them. There's the thing. They just want them out, and that's what they'll do. When they get like that for certain things they want out, they'll pretty much, they just want them out. No, the little egg bites, I put them in the little Dash mini egg bite maker, and I just pop them out. It looks like a griddle with a lid, and it has a well, and you put water in there, and then you put the little silicone molds in there, and then you pour the eggs, and then you plug it in and shut the lid, and in 10 minutes it steams, and they're fantastic. I want to make cakes in there and cheesecakes. That's really why I got it. It was really more for the dessert aspect of it. I shan't lie. Skinny chocolate lava cakes. Oh, that sounds delicious. Yeah, I mean, like, when I went to the vet with Bailey, I'm like, "Oh, do we need to put him down?" And she's looking at me, she goes, "Well, he really only has torn ACL. We don't usually put dogs down for that." I'm like, "Oh." I said, "Well, I'm just putting that out there that that dog, you know, I was always willing to put his needs. I always worry about me putting him through so much. Am I doing it more for me or am I doing it for him?" Yeah, but he's doing really. My son can believe because he's doing really well. I mean, the last couple of days he's really been good. He had a bad day last week, but he was really good this weekend. Yes, they have cheesecakes in the recipe book and a cookies and cream cheesecake. It depends how many eggs you use. Like I used 2 eggs, and I got 8 egg bites. I'm pretty sure it was 2 eggs. Because I have the recipe in the book, so I halved it, and I'm pretty sure it was 2 eggs. Did I put any egg whites in there? When I cook, sometimes it's just a hot mess. I was thinking the other day when I was doing the meal planning video with Joan, and I said to myself, it dawned on me. Sometimes you just don't think, it's hard for me to get recipes because I don't follow one. If you ask me how I make something, half the time I'll be like, well, I did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't like to follow a recipe. That's why I read the cookbooks and all the ideas are flying around in my head. And then I go there and I just, and God knows what it is. And the boys will be like, Mom, I liked it, but you'll never make it again because you don't know what you did. I'm like, no, I don't know what I did. But that's kind of what I did with the egg thing this morning. Chopped up the Canadian bacon because that wasn't in the recipe. I'm like, throw some Canadian bacon in there. It was delicious. Maybe I make cakes in my dash. I'll be happy. I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm making my oatmeal. I'm going to cut back my oatmeal. I think she did. I have to get in touch with her. In the griddle part, because it's a reservoir and the cups sit in the reservoir, and you get one of the cup before you fill the cups with the egg, you put a cup of that of water in there with that cup, and then you sit them in there, and then you just fill them and then plug it in. You don't plug it in until you're ready to use it. Oh, I was like, what was my thought? Oh, the overnight oats. I decided that I'm going back to my original overnight oats, which I've been going to a half cup, which might be too much. So I'm going to go back to a 1/3 cup of oatmeal. I'm going to cut it back, people. Cutting it back. I'm not going to cut back the yogurt, though. So it's going to be a 1/3 cup of yogurt. I'm just going to cut back to 1/3 cup of oats. I'm thinking maybe I'm using too much oatmeal. Maybe. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to cut that back a little bit. I haven't changed my 0 point foods. It's still popcorn. Figure if I want a snack, I'm going to have popcorn. That's why I chose it. Other than that, I don't measure anything, and that's and it's hard for me. When I'm filming, I'm creating at the same time. I should just practice. But to me, it's a waste of time. That's why a lot of times my recipes are different. I always say, go to the written recipe all the time. Do not listen to what I say. I know. And she was very patient, but I mean, I don't foresee much changing for me. I mean, I do think I need to come up with something because I can't keep coming home and trying to figure. I mean, it's been working for how many years? I've been married for 25 years. It's worked. Obviously. I'm just trying to take some of the stress off of that. I mean, I cannot, and I love when people say, I want to be more like this or I want to be more like that. I don't think we could be more than who we are. Like, and I know this about me. Like, I know as much as I want to do more and do better, that I only can do as much as you know what I'm saying? Like, we can only do as much as we can do. You can have all the bells and whistles. I mean, I've had in my planners Just because you haven't doesn't mean it's going to work. So I was hoping to film my menu plan and put in pictures of all I made. Yeah. That didn't happen either, did it? Nope. Oh yeah, it goes from hot mess sometimes, and it's funny. Sometimes it's completely different. Like I made a soup the other day. I'm thinking if I show this soup, somebody's going to say, "What's the recipe?" I have no idea. I chopped up some potatoes, sauteed them with onions and celery and carrots till they got golden, added some garlic, put a can of cream of mushroom soup in there, put some low-fat milk and some imitation crab. I don't know how much I put of anything, but I figured it was the light cream of mushroom soup. It's light milk. How heavy could it be? And it's just potatoes. Like, I don't get too crazy when it's like, oh my gosh, you don't know what it was? I'm like, it's potatoes and milk, and some imitation crab. I don't really feel like there was no cheese in there. So I feel it was just, but it was good. They all loved it. But if I put that up, how did you make it? I don't know. How much milk did you use? I don't know. I kind of just poured. I don't know. How many carrots did you use? Don't know. Just kept chopping. How many potatoes did you use? I have no idea. Just so I thought it looked good. Nah, that looks good enough. Oh, you love this description of Taste of Home. I've loved, Pat, everything I've gotten in there. I love the can opener. It works like a charm. I love the little whisk in there. I've been so super happy with everything. Well, that's, Danielle, I kind of just try to, like I always say, I just try to pick a protein and then maybe come up with several ideas you have to have a well-stocked pantry and fridge and freezer. So you can create 18 different things with this one protein. Oh yeah, I think I'm finally done buying planners. I think I'm finally done getting planners. Yes, I did the WWE room review. They sent it to you. I think it's on your app and it's in the email. Yeah, that's Lynn. That's exactly, what I usually do. But I feel like I was making the same thing. And I think that was what was bugging me. I was making the same thing. Now, tonight, I went all crazy. We had these from BJ's, like these frozen pre-made turkey meatballs. My husband insisted on buying them. I'm like, and they've been sitting in the freezer forever because nobody wants them. So I thought, I gotta get rid of these meatballs because nobody's eating them. So what I did was I cooked them up, and I had a jar of Trader Joe's. It was some kind of Asian sauce. So I dumped the Asian sauce in there, put the meatballs in, put some scallion in there, a little soy sauce and ginger. Put them out. Everybody scarfed them down. I'm like, you guys wouldn't eat these meatballs if I made them, but because you put a little Asian sauce on them, and everything tastes better with green onion and sesame seeds on top. That's what I find. No, I don't think there was any surprises. Thank you, Lisa. I do think so too. I think a half a cup is just a little too much, and I'd rather have a less amount and maybe throw a snack in there in the morning, maybe one of them balls or something. Ooh, tofu. Just threw egg whites in 10 minutes. Yep. That's what the directions said. But I want to make cakes. That's why I got it. I'm thinking I have a bag of the Weight Watchers lemon poppy seed cake. Maybe. Because a nice and small and little one of those for dessert would never hurt anybody. And I think pancakes would be good in there. Imagine steamed pancakes. That would be good. Oh, the booklet. Okay. See, I usually store mine in the box because the boxes stack better than the appliances do. So I try to keep it in there. Oh, I didn't even see you here, Lori. I'm sorry. It's been that kind of night. that's what I always say, like, some people's gifts are planning and some people's gifts are creating. So I try not to be too hard that I can't plan. I really, was trying to do the video to show you that sometimes we all don't have to be the planner. Sometimes we can do little things that could, that work for us. We don't have to be the big picture. We go for $19. That's great. That's a good deal. No, it's breakfast. It's pancakes. Please do the. I want to. I agree, Weez. I think it's whatever like your personality is. Like there's a type 1, type 2, or type A, type B. Like some people, that's just how they're wired. Like it's just something about them. Like the learner. There's the learner that listens. There's a learner that reads. There's, what I'm saying, there's different ways of finding things. So I always find, like, don't ever, like, oh, I think we look at something and say, wow, I want to be more like her. But you're you, and appreciate that. I mean, I know their life looks easier, but I don't know if I'd want to live their life, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like my life, as confusing and as scattered that it is. I don't know if I can be structured like that. Coconut bites. Oh, yummy. Now, according to the thing, which I didn't know, in the bites, when they advertise it, they say they don't have the chunks, which I don't think that that's fair. Why not? You can't put chunks on bites? I didn't know that. I think the important is building a pantry and freezer. For me, like I have rice. I have instant potatoes. I have regular potatoes. I have pastas. I have quinoa. I have couscous. So I have all those starches to pull from. In the freezer, I do have frozen vegetables. In the refrigerator, I have fresh vegetables. So there's always something. I always try to have salad. So there's always salad. If there's nothing else on the side, there's always salad. We have a bakery, a big company that's, I don't know what to call it. It's a big industrial bread place. I don't even know what to call it, but they make rolls for like companies and stuff. So I can go there and get dozens of rolls I keep in the freezer. They have Italian bread. I like to make my own, but you know what? Is it always convenient? No. I mean, there's times you come home. Do I feel like baking bread? No. So I have rolls in there for like dinners. We just, if we're going to have pasta, have a nice little loaf of Italian bread, pull it out, and that's our side. And always try to have like a salad with pasta, or sometimes something green, like if we have spinach or beans and stuff. So I think that's important. Not everybody can have all that, but that's how hi Chantal, I try to keep that. So I know I could always, it's me coming up with, I would rather know what I'm doing instead of winging it. And if it was just me and my husband, it'd be different because he would eat anything I winged. Boys are a little bit more fussier. A little more fussier. Now, he loved those meatballs. They were kind of like, oh, they're not bad. They almost didn't want to try them. Where Steve was right in there with his toothpick, like, I could even put the plate down, he had his toothpick in there. He's just so good to cook for. The boys, they're not. They're more fussier. Oh, caramel popcorn. That is the one thing I am trying. I've tried several times to make a low point, like with monk fruit, make some and this is not where it's always burned. I got to figure out a way. Oh, I love those little frittatas. Yes, they always say to toss your berries in flour so they don't sink to the bottom. Oh my God. Speaking of, I knew I had something to tell you. What did I do with the rest of it? I made the cookies from the Lakanto. Remember the cookie mix? I Must have hauled about a year ago. I don't think it was that long ago. I hauled about a few months back. It was a chocolate chip cookie dough. I think it came to 2 points a cookie if you make it. But what I did was I got I dumped the mix in a bowl and I added applesauce and cashew milk, and I made a dough, and I made it into scones. I just flattened it out and cut it into triangles, and I baked it. Man, were they good! I was like, again, that's this kind of crap I do. It's like stuff like that. Like I could just take that and reinvent it into a scone. It was probably the best scone you've ever eaten because scones were dry and this was like fabulously moist. I think it was the applesauce just was fantastic. Oh, I put that chocolate seasoning on there. I love that. That Twix dust on top of my popcorn. Butter spray first, then the Twix. The sugar-free Werther's caramel cake, that would work. I think it would. They were awful, Iris? Did you put sugar in it? Because there's no sugar in that Kodiak mix. I mean, that's a dumb question. I'm sure you did. But I would have thrown some sugar, some Lakanto in there. I find bland is never good. Did you? Because I made a cake with it. It was perfect. I just subbed out the cake for the flour. I mean, this flour for the other flour, and I followed the same directions. Do you have salt in there? Oh, probably could. See, I'm not a huge Swerve brown sugar fan. It's not sweet. That's my first. What I would not have used Swerve. I don't know what it is, and I think it looks good. I just don't think it has any oomph to it. I would try using a traditional monk fruit sugar and then see how it is. And then maybe move over to I always find the browns are not as sweet. Any of the browns aren't. But the Swerve is my least favorite. I don't think it's sweet. And how much Swerve I have to use? I'd have to use a crap ton. And that's why I stopped buying it. Yeah, I would venture to say it might be this, in my opinion. Not that I'm right, but I would say it was the Swerve. I vote Swerve. Yeah. I'm just saying. Because I made my loaf and all the boys ate it. And they said it was good. Of course, Timmy's always like, he always prefaces with it. Is that one of your diet things? So my healthy things, yes. But yeah, he's like, is that one of your diet things? Because let me tell you something. He loved the scone yesterday. Because I said, no, it's not one of my things. And he goes, it's good. I'm like, it is one of my diet things. Yeah, yeah, because I did make the banana cake with it, though maybe because I had the banana and the sugar substitute. I don't know, but yeah, yeah, I'm just not a huge Swerve person. Built Bar cookies from a Facebook page, Weight Watcher Blues. I got you. I got you. Has good recipes. The Built Bar cookies made 5 cookies from 1 bar. What did you mix in what was it other than the bar? And what bar did you use? I'm curious. Well, yes. I mean, Swerve has, good things. I just don't find it sweet enough. That was always my issue with Swerve. When I add something in there, if I'm not tasting it and I have to keep adding it, it just defeats my purpose. My favorite brown sugar, as you know, is Sucrin. I think that has the best taste, but alas, it's hard to get and it's very expensive. So I've been using the Truvia, which I do enjoy. Hey, Marine. Yes, if I missed a question, I apologize because there's a lot of people in the room tonight and I'm just fuzzy. Oh, the game. There's been a lot of games. Now, Lecanto I liked better than Swerve, but not better than Sucrit. I will say that. I know. Anybody new? It's your first live? Happy Sunday, Ricardo. Oh, Melody's giving 8 points. And there's 0 points. At least mine were. I mean, can't beat that. And they were just so light. I almost felt like I could have eaten like 4 more. I wonder if you just use egg whites, how they would come out. Because I told you that was one of the changes I was making. I bought a container of egg whites, and I did, and I'm going to be adding egg whites to my eggs. Yeah, the Truvia Brown. It's the healthy one. I can't. Or it's called Sweet Complete. Was it the Sweet Complete? That's the one. Because I don't know how the other Truvia is. My store sells it, which is kind of nice. Like, I don't have to worry about ordering it. I run down to the store and grab it. In fact, I think I got 3 bags last time I was there. It was on sale. Yes, I hoarded it. I hoarded it. Oh my gosh, speaking of hoarding, I was organizing the pantry. See, I have been doing some things. And I have about 7 bags of sugar substitute. I caught a sale at Lacano. I must have about 4 from the allulose from Trader Joe's. Seriously, I have issues. Yes, Sweet Complete. Yep, that's the one. Melody, it's a little cheese. I'm not going to tell. I have counted calories off and on, not faithfully as I probably should have, but I do it for the big meals. And it's been going all right. My usual exercise, my glam squad, 5 days a week. Other than that, I mean, I'm just trying to enjoy, have a, better relationship with my food, which I have been, just really being mindful and, trying to, like I said, try to cut back my oatmeal a little bit. So, I've heard that. Somebody else mentioned about them moving to a Holiday Inn. That's a lot. We used to have one at a Holiday Inn. It's probably cheaper. They could save rent. I get it. These freestanding ones are hard. At least they're only renting a room at the Holiday Inn, so it makes sense. Oh, how many skinny syrups do I have? Sue, that was down and dirty. I have way too many. It's in the 20 mark. I really don't know exactly how many. It's in the double digits, over the 20s. And in my defense, I was gifted 12 of them. Just to be clear about that. I don't do it every day. So yeah, it's been an epic fail. But I do it for the most part during the week. The weekends kind of just go by the seat of their pants. But I have been and I have to break it down because there's 8 things in my oatmeal that I got to sit there and count. Counting calories is hard. Let me tell you. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to a hotel. That wouldn't bother me. Or a church. Oh, absolutely, Deb. Remember, if you have bars, I would or Built Bars, keep them in the freezer. Oh, Mima has crossed over to the other side. Which one did you try? Yeah, it wouldn't bother me to go to a different place. We're always talking about baked goods. Is there anything else, though? I mean, come on. Why cutting back on oatmeal? It is a superfood, but I think a half a cup, because originally, when I first started back, I only used to have a 1/3 cup. And I'm wondering if, now that I moved to a half cup, if it's a little too much. So that's why I will see how it goes. If maybe if I'm starving, I'll be climbing the walls and but I think I want to go back to a third cup, and then maybe throw a snack in the morning, maybe a banana or something. Peanut butter cup. Oh, you picked a good one. That's my favorite one. With the next, it's a close second with cookie dough, and the gingerbread is really good too. That's true. And think about them not having products. Oh, I didn't think about that. Bob Saget died. Oh, I didn't hear that. Yes, they've had calories on there. That's where I track. Chicken tacos. I keep them in the freezer because they do have an expiration date. They do. They don't have preservatives in them, so they can go bad eventually. You have to keep them in a cool place. So I think the easiest is to keep them in the freezer because I have so many. There's the problem. If you only have one box, it's probably not a problem. But when you have a big 8 boxes, I keep them in the freezer, and then every so often I'll grab a mixture. I'll put them up in the fridge, and then if I'm going to have one that day, I'll leave it out and I'll just eat it. That's how we do it here. Oh, TJ Maxx, you keep looking. They should have that one. They didn't have cookie dough. Did not get the best selection at Bed Bath and Beyond. I will say that because I just don't want them to go. Like if you're like me and you have a lot, um, um, that's why I would keep them in the freezer. And somebody, like, you just gotta watch the dates because there's a date on there for a reason, and I just don't want them to go bad because we spent a lot of money on those bars, you know. Oh, that sounds delicious, Sue. I love avocado. Yeah, as I said, I don't want to waste it in a bread. I mean, I'd slather it on my banana bread, but to sit there and mix it, I don't know. I don't know if I would do that. Upstairs, I have a grocery store. That'd be fun. Do you have like trips down to the grocery store for like shopping tips? Yeah, I think if they want to save money, I would say it wouldn't bother me to go to any place like that. I understand that. As they started and things like that. Well, that reminds me, I meant to move one of my things over. I forgot to do that in my video. Actually, no, I was out of it. I didn't move my bead over, and I didn't mention the recipe du jour. I saw out of it on Friday. Oh, the peanut butter ones are my favorite, I have to say. Awesome. I think I tell you, and it was simple, and I think that little machine, I have the egg bite, things for the Instant Pot, but honestly, by the time I make that many and get the Instant Pot up and get it, I mean, this thing is really easy, and I can make it in the morning and eat them. Oh, you don't know, Cole Girl. We're going to go down to the teens this week. Poor Bailey, he's going to be freezing his little nuggets off. It's going to be cold this week. I like the peanut butter. Peanut butter brownie are my favorite. Well, plain peanut butter was, and they got rid of that, so I had to go to the peanut butter brownie. Yeah, it's going to be cold here, people. I had to plug my little freezer in here. My freezer, my husband got me a little mini heater for down here. Good, congratulations, Mima. Well, if you would survive, like like I'm saying, like it's been like this before, so you kind of get used to it. I mean, think about the people who live in Michigan; they always have it cold, and all those other places. Look at like our girlfriend in the Lab Squad, Shara. Yeah, it's below zero, and that's something they're used to. I don't like double chocolate. I've never liked double chocolate, but I haven't had it in a while. I had it when I first bought Built Bars. I bought the variety pack. And I thought, how, oh, I can't have double chocolate. I was very disappointed. I thought it didn't taste like chocolate. I was just like, it just, ugh. Out of all of them, that was probably my least. I would eat a fruit flavored one over the double chocolate. Not a fan. You're just used to it. You just want soup when it gets cold. That's right, Sharon. Don't forget to give this live a thumbs up. There you go. Minnesota. Ooh. You guys are cold out there. Oh, I love the kitchen. I'll have to go check it out. Yes, Ellen, we are live. Yeah, and I love chocolate for some reason. Are the bites and balls the same thing in Built Bars? No. The balls are these. The bites are mini Built Bars. These look like this. This is the other pack that I didn't finish the other day. Looks like a granola, sort of. And in the middle, there's nut butter. The cookie doughs are delicious. I like the cookie dough ones, but they don't have bite little chunks of cookie dough in the bites, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, we need to go to Florida. Thank you, Karen. Yep. I only have 12 more to go. Well, 10 more actually, but I want to do 12. How many are in here? I check my beads. It's 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yep, 12. Yeah, they're continuing the bites. Yes, they are discontinuing them. I should eat the ball. Thanks, Nan. Oh, the ball's good, Ellen. I love them too. My balls got lost. Somebody has my balls. I have a message into them. Thank you, Barb. Ooh, some people are going to Florida. Good night, Pam. No products. Yeah, I don't think they could be bringing them in and out. Unless they have like a van out there. You just go out and shop. How many Built Bites are in a package? That's a good question. I don't know. It says on the website. I don't know though. Oh, Mima, I hope so. I don't know how many bites you get. That's a good question. Let's see if we can find out. Let's see. Here we go. All right. They sold out a peanut butter brownie. Let's see. You get 20 bites for $9.93. That's like 50 cents a bite. That's really cheap. And free shipping. And you get 10% off that with my code. Like, talk about, that's a deal. I mean, that is what you call a deal. The coconut ones I really like. Yes, I enjoyed them. It is, you're right, Mashburn, it is a bargain. But they're all the good flavors. Like, I was just going to go in there and order more of the salted pretzel, but they're gone. The peanut butter brownie are gone. They have coconut brownie chunk, coconut dough chunk, salted caramel, blueberry muffin, cookies and cream, cherry lime, coconut cherry barcia, double chocolate, and raspberry. I'm going to miss them. I thought they were cute. They're doing away with the bites. Yes, the Built Bites. They're discontinuing them. Why? I don't know. The cookie dough's good. I enjoy the cookie dough. Oh, I know the pretzel. It's really good. I enjoy the pretzel. But my favorite bites are the caramel pretzel, the peanut butter brownie. Anything caramel is usually what I go for. Anything caramel. And I do like the coconut brownie, cookie dough, salted caramel, peanut butter brownie, cookies and cream. Now the mint brownie bites aren't that bad if you like mint. But now I always get the cherry barcia for my husband and the raspberry. He likes those. But yeah. It is sad about the bites. Oh, I know, the nuts and more. I enjoy that too. You know what I've been doing? I've been cutting a banana up, sprinkling the Twix dust on there, and then put a little, maybe 2 points worth of the peanut butter, and then just dipping. I sprinkling on the banana, and then I get that sprinkled banana, and I dip it in the peanut butter. It's been my snack. It's been so good. I think they may come out with sticks. I think that's what's. I think I'm eating too much of the oatmeal, and I want to fit in a snack instead. So I'm going to just, because I used to always have just a third cup. So maybe I'll do a third cup of the oats instead of a half cup. It's not that big of a deal. I just think that maybe in order for me to have that snack, maybe I need to eat a little bit less at breakfast. The Twix powder I got at Sam's Club. They have Cinnamon Toast Crunch dust too, but I felt like that was too much like cinnamon sugar. Chewy or soft? I want to say they're just like the Built Bars, if that helps. Kind of, they're all chewy, I think. Are there balls? There should be the coconut almond balls. I think they were still on site. Let me see. Go to Built Bars. Oh, nope. They must be gone. They're not on the site anymore. Must have sold out of those. I don't see them. I could search balls. Yeah, they may have sold out because they only had the coconut left. And I don't see them now. Yeah. Oh, there they are. If you go into search and hit balls, they'll come up. Yeah, they're there. 16 balls for $29.95. McLean is in the house. Connie Calhoun. Hey, Amy. Good night, Sharon. Good night, Marine. I like to separate the banana from the oatmeal. I'm weird when it comes to texture of fruit. If it gets mushy, not something I enjoy. But I have been enjoying a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds for 0 points in my oatmeal. That I have been enjoying. Because now pumpkin seeds went down in points, which I am thrilled with, needless to say. And of course, I do put my Lily's chips in there. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, so I want to bring a banana with me to school. So what I'm doing, this may sound gross. When I'm doing bathroom duty, I'll have my banana. Like, really? Outside the bathroom? I know. I'm getting by, Amy. I'm getting by. You know, it's just been, it's been the times trying to enjoy myself, and I just feel unmotivated. I'm not eating or blowing my points yet, but it's just, I just feel, I don't know, I thought January would be different, and it started off good, and then all of a sudden it went downhill real fast. Good night, Karen. Veggies. I try to throw my veggies in a salad, and like I had like 2 cups of salad tonight. So that was 2 points. And I threw in there some carrots, some peppers, onions, mushrooms, anything I could find in the thing, and just toss it with some dressing. Yes, that's it, exactly, Lori. Though the kids are better than I am, because half the time I don't remember who's in there. I'll be like, they're like, "Can I go in?" I'm like, "I don't know." Yeah, because I can't keep count. We have to have three at a time because of social distancing. So yeah. Night, Tamara. It is a struggle. It is, but as long as I keep struggling, I guess I'm winning. Ours are actually pretty good in the bathroom. I mean, they're better. Like I said, they know more than I do. They'll tell me, "Oh, I can go." I'm like, "Go, okay." Yeah, they keep better tabs on the feet than I do. Vegetable soup is great. You know, a smoothie is a good idea. Like I told you, when I went to Olive Garden, the minestrone was 2 points, and I got a point back for vegetables. I was like, "Yeah, I like this." Good night, Lynn. Yes, Connie Calhoun. I posted it in the group. I posted my little Canadian bacon bites. Oh no, our kids are good. They better be, because I'm out there and they'll get their butts kicked if they're not. Oh, there's many times I've had to go in there because they're having too much fun. But good night, Iris. See you, Glam Squad. Squad. But yeah, oh yeah, I run a tight ship in the bathroom, and I always tell the boys, listen, don't make me come in there because you'll regret it. I guess I'm a little bit scared because I have no problem. I'd walk in there, I wouldn't care, but you're not supposed to. But I threaten them that I will. Oh, go look, McLean. They're delish. They were good. They were so creamy. All the boys. I let everybody taste one. I shared. Good night, Larry and Peg. Oh yeah, I mean, and they're kids. You know what? And the thing of it is, they're so good. Like they're sitting behind their desk all day with a mask on. You know, you feel for them. You do. I do. And then when we can't go outside for recess because it's like too cold or too raining, I really feel bad for them because then they're sitting there all through recess. And at least when they get outside, they can run around, take their mask off, let loose a little bit, cut loose, foot loose. But yeah, so I always feel bad when we have to stay in. We probably won't go out this week. It's probably going to be too cold. Stinks. All right, Nan. We're there whenever you're ready. I'll be there. Forced, but I'll be there. Now, I look forward to it. A little bit. I look forward to seeing everybody. That's why I go. They're fabulous. I like them, Maria. They're different. They're different, and they have nut butter inside. The chocolate ones, which are sold out, the chocolate brownie, have peanut butter, and the coconut ones that are on there now have almond butter. Good night, Paula. I actually have to go. I don't know, it was after 8. I gotta get the dog out before the rain starts up again. Yeah, we have stuff. We have stuff in our classroom too, but it's just nothing like getting outside though, and getting all that, angst out of them because they just are just some of them need to run a lot. Keep running, keep running, keep running. I do. I don't know what I'd do without my crew. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Thank you all for coming tonight and cheering me up. I knew I'd feel better once I was here. I always do. So, if you haven't already given this video a thumbs up. All right, Connie Calhoun. Go check out my egg bites. And, again, thank you for all you do. All you nurses out there, thank you for being on the front lines. I couldn't do it. Well, I actually do it at school, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I will see you all tomorrow night. And if you're not busy at 2:30 tomorrow Eastern Time, pop on to Glam Squad. Everything's on the Facebook group. If you're not part of Dish with These crew, oh my gosh, why not? It is the best group on Facebook. Truly. And I don't just say that because I run it. It truly is. So come over there. Join us on Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook, let me know. Email me, dishwithd@yahoo.com, and we'll talk it out. And like I said, thumbs up this live. And there's no video. I can't recommend a video to watch because I didn't put anything up this weekend. I apologize. I've been a slug. I have. So there's no video to watch. If you haven't seen Friday's weigh-in video, go take a look at that. But nothing else. I was a slug all weekend. But I will see you all tomorrow night. Bye-bye, and thank you for cheering me up as always.